In the narration, Chris Hansen says, there are 5 cameras outside. And he says, including one. Look at this fade, the way they did the editing here, the fade. So this right here, look at how. Look, they brought a crane out there. They brought a fucking crane out there. That camera is so high up in the air. That's why it got such a good shot of our boy coming in. That's why they got such a good shot. So, including one. Let me see what he says. Including one hidden in a palm tree. And look at all that freaking. I'm assuming it's coax cable. Just straight up, dude. Look at that. Is that Mitch Wagenberg? I don't know. It might be. It might be. Look at that shit. So that is way up there, dude. They used a fucking little mini crane to get up there and put that shit on there. Wow. Wow. 5 cameras outside. So there's 6 total. 6 total cameras. God, I swear I'm getting pissed off at myself now. I'm lost in my starting and stopping of videos. So anyway, I'm going to recap in case I've already said it again. Okay, 5 cameras on the outside. There are 5 cameras on the outside, including one hidden in a palm tree that covers the street from both sides. So they understand both ways. Okay. Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. So that's why they were able to get such a, that thing is so high up in the air. Wow. Okay. Able to spot a potential predator's car. This poor neighbor happens to be driving by and gets implicated as a potential predator. Wow. And I think they had one of the cameras in the mailbox. They always use the mailbox. And remember what I said. X amount of videos, I don't know how many videos back, of those 2 black coax cables coming out the windows, right? Those feed right into, we've just located, yep, we just located where their frag setup was. It was at the front of the house, and they have the screens pulled. Those cables come right in, and then they feed right into, you know, those video multiplexers or whatever. So interesting. This poor neighbor, he's just driving by, gets implicated as a potential predator as his car appears. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, now see, they just pan the camera, and this is the same vehicle. Interesting. A block before he arrives. Oh, and it's generic white male. Oh boy. So yeah, so let's get another shot. Let's come back from both sides. Able to spot a potential predator's car. Whoop, and then it pans around. So here we are, right? Okay, we're gonna locate that tree. And there's where our boy comes in. Man, what zoom. What a zoom. What a beautiful neighborhood, man. What a nice neighborhood. But let me tell you something. That's not what all of Florida looks like. Okay, I can tell you that. I happen to know Florida. It is not pretty. It's a very ugly, hateful place. Stay out of Florida, dude. You don't want to go down there, man. It's a bad place, man. Ain't nothing but just bad things and shattered dreams, man. It's bad down there. Ugh. All right, so here we go. See, a block before he arrives. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and jump ahead a little bit. Okay, now at this point, Hansen says, as for the cameras inside the house, okay, so what I'm wanting to locate is that fireplace. Now we know here's the couch, okay, and then the fireplace is over here. Now, this kind of turns me around, but then again not. Because remember, the predators come through the back door. They come through this door. The fireplace is over here. And you remember, as we were just sitting on Google Maps, you see a fireplace off to your right. This makes complete sense. So based on this view right here, we on Google Maps are standing out, you know, down here. You know, we're in this direction. So far, everything's matching up. It appears to be a single fireplace. Okay, and there's the back. So the front is heading in this direction. Oh, there's the fireplace. Duh. Jeez. So yeah, so here's your fireplace. There's the couch, and there's the couch and the fireplace, and there's the fireplace, and then there's the back door entry area. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and forward a little bit. Okay, he says, as far as the cameras inside the house, there are 8. So you got 4 that you just saw there, and then another 4 that are really focused in on that back door. Oh God, is that Robert Lyon's hat? What is that? Oh man. Then the kitchen. Oh. Now here's the thing though. Now, we hate on this kitchen. I hate this kitchen. This kitchen is terrible. It is an awful kitchen. It is so bad. But remember, at the time that this house was built, right? The kitchen was not a big thing. I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't as big as it has become ever since all those house renovation videos, or not videos, but those shows that have come out, and they make the kitchen the centerpiece, right? Back then, whenever this house was built, and I'm hoping that they've got it on one of those real estate websites. Oh my God, could you imagine if they have inside pictures? I would die. But anyway, the kitchen was not the center of your family, that it is now, where everything's food, 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 So, the kitchen sucks, no doubt. That completely needs to be gutted and pull. Oh, there it is. Oh God, look at that kitchen. It's terrible. It's horrible. This is like the back door area. This is where generic white male comes in, turns, scratches his balls, and continues on, right? But the kitchen wasn't the center of your family in those years, And when was this house built? I'm going to say, early 1970s, if not 1969, 1968, right? A kitchen was just that, a kitchen, a place to make some food. But the family, right, was they were in family rooms. They were together. It wasn't about eating, And then this one's hard to pin down. Look at that air control system, all right, thermostat system. If you remember that from one of the early videos, there it is right there. So yeah, nice. A little water bottle, some other bullshit. That looks like a little handy vac. I don't know what the hell that is. Probably a wall-mounted can opener. Weird. Just a terrible kitchen. Look at that. That is just trailer kitchen, dude. It's a trailer kitchen. It is awful, 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 awful. They're not going to be able to sell that house until they redo that kitchen. That's just how it is. That's the style nowadays. That's the style. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. So interesting. Very, very interesting. And the kitchen is on the backside facing the guest house. So as you're washing dishes, you keep an eye on those relatives you stuck in the back there, those weirdos, Interesting. All right, let me pause this and keep going. This is not generic white male video, but this is, you can see. See, he just now came into the back door. She said, "Come on in." Oh, God. And there it is. So he's heading right to that living area, which I'm assuming this is a hallway behind this line. He just goes straight through, I think. This camera is in the laundry room. I'm assuming that's a laundry room. Okay. He's in the kitchen from the moment he walks in the door. Now, you saw where he just took a right turn, and now look at this camera cut. Now look at how they did this. They moved Frag's picture over here, and they juxtapose. It's not frantic, but it keeps movement going. It keeps your eyes interested. It's the art of editing. Generic white male looking for the beach, man. He's just looking for the beach. He's like, is this the beach? Where's the beach? I'm looking for the beach. And I think he's going to pirouette and scratch his nuts. Let's see. Every move is caught on tape. Oh, he's looking for the decoy. He looks. She ain't there. He looks left. He looks right. He's going to turn around. Look at that horrible cabinetry. Oh, there's your stove. Although he doesn't know it yet. Oh, okay. They're not going to show it on this one, but they do show it. We all know. And now Look at Chris on the scene to capture the predator and bring him in. Okay, let me pause this. We're still got to get back to Google Maps, and then we're going to find out the property value of this house now. And then you're also going to see that new house, okay, that got built next to it that kind of outshines this house. I'm so pissed. I would be pissed. Like, God damn it, man. God damn it. I knew I should have bought that other property. I knew I should have bought that other property. All right, let me pause this and move forward. Okay, another good shot here of that brickwork that I said that definitely without a doubt, and Chris already said it, that the guest house where the police are stationed, their command center, if you will, is on this same property. And there's that telltale trail of brickwork, right? So there's the backside. Small air conditioner for that size house, I would think. I mean, I don't know if you ask me. So there are probably certain rooms that don't have air conditioning. I bet you get it in the living room. I bet you have no central air going to the kitchen. I bet there's not. I bet there are places. I bet this house is one of those houses where you're like, there's some rooms I just don't like, and because they don't receive air conditioning, you know. Anyway, and so the kitchen, where now? See, I'm thinking the kitchen is somewhere over here, but it would appear that the kitchen is over there. I don't want to get too caught up in this. We're still trying, This is all about David Schumacher. This ain't about generic white male. So let's hold on a second. Okay, another property shot. You can see the Aqua House through the trees. Okay, and the cops. It's the first blur of the police officer coming from the guest house from the back. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm really fucking up my pausing and unpausing. God damn it. There it is. Wow. Whoa. Are you serious? That's a guest house back there? Look at that. There's the door that you saw Dell go into. So interesting. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. You drive your car, you park it in this garage slash guest house. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. And you could tell, obviously, these were built at different times. Wow, but a generic white male has no idea of the force of power that is coming his way. And we don't even see the female officer yet. She might be way in the back of these three. I see. It's hard to count the legs. She might already be there, or she might have not come out yet. But still, that's a big ass guest house out back. This is ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. No, these are three dudes. So she's still not out yet. Fucking generic white male is still oblivious. And look at him. He's got his hands in his pockets because he's so guilty. He is so guilty. And the strewn. What is with this? They do this in Dark County, man. They have strewn bags of topsoil. You know. Wow. You got your garden hose. Right? But still, that guest house is pretty big, man. Boom. Okay, you hear her. She says, freeze. She says, freeze. Her voice is a little grating. I'll give her that. That is a very grating voice, man. Ugh. Okay, now you can clearly see the handles of the wheelbarrow this time. Oh, there she comes. Okay, there she comes. She's out from the far right. Huh, interesting. So she got up front of this guy. But I think he just cut back, He just kind of cut back and let her get ahead, And look, it's generic white male has no idea. Boom. Oh, I saw the truck coming up. So that truck was it a pickup? Is it a pickup? No, I think it's an SUV. I think it's an SUV, and it's the SUV that we saw that was parked in the driveway next door at the Aqua House. Boom! Oh, that ass! Look at this guy! Look at this predator! Look at this potential predator! I'm sorry, Potential predator, dude. There's only he can't even see generic white male. What do you think he's looking at? What do you think he's looking at? That ass. Oh, he is totally scoping that ass. Boom! Oh, look at generic white male. He is totally paralyzed. Oh, nice. So nice. Okay. So anyway, let's look. Okay, here's the driveway. Look. This one is behind the behind the oh god damn it, the sidewalk. So this one's behind the sidewalk. The other tree and the next dude, that tree is way over there. It is way over there. Wow, it's not even in this shot. Where the tree that has the camera is not even in this shot. Wow, look at his legs, dude. Totally just frozen, man. He's going through some changes, man. Quickly take him down to the ground. Nice. Nice. Take him down to the ground. Yeah. Ah, wow. Wow. Okay, anyway, let me pause this and keep moving forward. A good shot of the of our girl there. A good shot of her. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to see generic white male. That's the last thing I want to see. Generic. There, yeah, see her? See her? She got that hair pulled back tight, man. Tight. Boom. Boom. Look, she's just going to work. She is putting them cuffs on. So she was the one who cuffed generic white male. Nice. Good one. Good one, rookie. Good one. And did you see the coolest thing? Look, there's the keys. There's the keys. Let go of the keys. He just tossed those keys. He tossed them like a cookie, dude. And they're heading midair. Now watch. Watch. It's going to go right into his hands, dude. It's amazing. Boom. Did you see that? Boom. And then he just turns and walks, dude. Wow. That is some baller fucking shit, dude. Wow. And then he's doing some Dustin McFetridge hand motions there. That was a beautiful shot. He just grabs the keys, tosses the keys. He's got the keys. He turns and walks away. Beautiful, beautiful freaking shot, man. Beautiful shot. Boom. Tells him where to take the keys, man. There's our girl. There's our girl. Yeah. Yeah. Get you some generic white male. Get you some generic white male. Ha ha. Yeah. Look at him sneakers, man. Just totally. He is so psychologically detached from his feet right now. He is just like, what the shit is going on? His big old eye is scraping the grass. He can't even like close his eyelid over that eye, man. Oh man, I tell you. Oh God, this is not a generic white male video. God damn it, Jesus. All right, hold on. Now let me pause and keep moving forward. Good. There's a good front shot of our girl. Yeah, look at her getting some of the generic white male, and she's pointing where they're gonna take him, dude. Right to the SUV. Right to and look, he's looking. He is so under her control. Rookie takes over, man. Rookie takes over. Nice, nice. Pointing right to where they're gonna take generic white male, man. Look at that shit. His phone all got cocked to the side. Now look at this shit. What is with this wire that he's wearing? Conspiracy theorists would say some things, the conspiracy there's a conspiracy theory cult out there, man, that say that all of these arrests were staged. Oh, please, but still, you see some things, man. You see some things. There's like the one black cop who's like the same black cop in Long Beach. You got generic white male that appears to be wearing a lapel microphone. Conspiracy theorists could have a field day with this, man. They really could. But I don't know, man. When you see him on the sex registry offender thing 10 years later, I don't think it was faked. And then this guy, he's walking back to the house. He's not even bothering anymore. He was the guy that was up here, pretending like he was looking at Bug Eye Mike. Now he's back. Nice. All right. Let's keep going on. It's about the house right now. Okay, I'm going to assume that I was wrong about the SUV, because there's the SUV right there that we saw earlier. And during generic white male's takedown, we saw the black SUV pull up, so I was wrong. And there's homegirl. She's heading back. Yeah, see, yeah, yeah. Okay, so that was not involved, and it looks like to be a Volkswagen right there. Yep, and then they cut it. Oh man, I want to see true uncut, man. No cuts, no cuts. All right, let's keep going. I got to get forward, man. Okay, further proof that I was wrong. Generic white male is being loaded into. Now, isn't it? Thomas Coffin gets loaded into the same SUV as generic white male. They get loaded up together in the same SUV. So interesting. Interesting. Did they? Well, obviously they pulled away with generic white male in the front seat, dude. Could you imagine riding in the front of a freaking jet black murked out freaking SUV with freaking generic white male in the front seat next to you? Did you know you were that close to power? Right? And so obviously then they backed the car out and they parked it probably further down the street. Maybe we'll see it where they had it parked. And so they had the car parked off to the side, and then when Thomas Coffin came next, right? Then they pull up again and they throw him in there because you see in one of the shots that Thomas Coffin and generic white male are in the same SUV together. So interesting, man. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so at this point, Chris Hansen says, he's taken away to this transfer station. So watch, look at this transfer station. Look at the musculature. Surprised. I'm a little bit surprised at the musculature that I'm seeing on the back of generic white male. He's taken away in this unmarked vehicle, police vehicle, to this transfer station. But see, he's not taken immediately to the transfer station. See, that's the thing. It's the power of editing. You know, it looks to be a church. That looks like a steeple on there. This transfer station might be just a local empty parking lot, like they did, in California. They had a transfer station that turns out to be in the parking lot of a grocery, shopping center, a grocery store parking lot or whatever. So this transfer station is not necessarily the police department, because look, that's a steeple right there. That's definitely a steeple on this building. So that's a church. They're in a church parking lot. Wow. Okay, anyway, let's get on with it, man. We gotta get back to Google Maps. We gotta get on to what we're really doing this about. It's about my boy Freebird, dog. We're still leading up to the point to where we say, here's our boy. Right? Here's our boy, or there's our boy, coming from that stop sign. And then once we get that, we're going to just step up and just imagine what was Freebird thinking. Oh, he was thinking he just won the lottery, man. He scored big. And he was going to come to this party with this girl on his arm that he was going to tell everybody was 17. And then he was going to tell people on the side, well, she's actually 16. And then he'd tell his boys it was 14. Boo! Free bird, free bird.